I am standing directly under the Gateway Arch in St. Louis, Missouri, and whenever I spin this wheel, whichever direction it points is the direction that I will be driving for the next 10 hours. Here we go.
Left hand, red.
Oh crap, okay, that means we're going this way. Here we go. Someone pack up the twister. I don't really know why we're running, but joining me is my girlfriend Serenity, who is mostly behind the camera, and my friend Drew, who is pretty much just here for the ride.
I can film and run at the same time.
But before I can get in the car and go, I have to discuss the rules. Rule number 1, no Google Maps or any kind of maps of any kind, because I really don't want to know where I'm going. Rule number 2, I'm gonna try my best to ignore road signs, and by road signs, I mean the ones that tell me where I am, not stop signs or any traffic signs. And rule number 3, I have to find something fun to do regardless of where I end up. So with all of that being said, I guess we can get in the car and go. My window has no tint, so I can just see everything. Okay, I gotta go get the camera. There's the arch, which is where we just came from, and the arrow pointed us that direction. So yeah, we're gonna start the 10-hour timer. Here we go. There it is. 10 hours starts now.
Stay out, get on that.
Say bye to the arch. All right, so are we gonna stop for breakfast or what?
Already? Goodness. It's done now.
So whenever we spun the wheel, we were able to determine that we are heading northwest. So we pulled up this compass and now we are staying northwest. This doesn't count as Google Maps, it's a compass.
You don't want to get this in the back seat?
You're not gonna. I told the I was gonna dox it.
Wait, the Tucker. Hey, 120.
Taking a quick stop for breakfast and the timer is stopping. Every time we stop, the timer stops because we are doing 10 hours of driving. We had only been driving for a little over an hour, but I was absolutely starving, especially because I was up super early and hadn't eaten anything yet. After we ate, I also filled up with some gas so we could drive a while before we needed to stop again. We got a fresh full tank and now we're getting back on the road. Start the timer. You ready to get back on the road?
Absolutely.
Me too. Here we go.
We're just driving. Driving.
Whenever I stop filming, it'll turn off.
Wait, can I say it?
Sure.
Turn off.
Wait, say GoPro stop recording.
GoPro, stop recording.
Since the whole goal of this challenge is to go to a random place and find something fun to do regardless of where we end up, last night I searched my garage and found a whole bunch of things that may assist us in doing that and loaded them into the trunk. Tomorrow morning, I'm driving 10 hours to a random destination with the goal of finding something fun to do regardless of where I end up. And since I truly have no idea what fun thing there will be to do there, I get to search this entire disaster of a garage to find things that may help me in having fun. So after a little while of searching, here is what I ended up with. A jug of water, you know, just in case, fishing poles and a tackle box. I like fishing. Pickleball paddles and balls, a cast net, snorkel gear in case we head south to the ocean, a speaker, and an air horn. I don't know, it might be useful. But anyway, back on the road.
You got that.
We're passing over the Missouri River. Now that we've been on the road for like 2 hours now, I've been able to think, and now I also want to add something to the rules. So on top of all 3 of the rules that I have discussed previously, I am now adding a side quest where I must find a souvenir. I have to have something to bring home. worry of mine was if we were to head west at all, that the land would get very flat and the drive would become very boring. But now that we're coming up on about hour 3 of the drive, that is exactly what is happening. Every single time we go over a hill or go around a turn, it seems like the land is just more and more flat. I have a feeling that's what majority of this drive is going to look like.
That's crazy. There's 2 of them. I'm sure they're doing a trading exercise.
We just hit hour 3 like 4 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago or whatever, and here's an update. We're driving still, and we're gonna continue doing that. So yeah, here we go. At this point, we could pretty much tell that we were heading directly into Kansas City, which we didn't really want to do because that would be almost directly west of the starting point, so we needed to find a different road to head more north. So according to our compass, this interstate that we've been on ever since we left the arch is starting to take us more and more just directly west, and we're supposed to be going northwest, so we're gonna try and get off sometime soon and hopefully find a way to go north/northwest. It's just gonna be a luck of the draw. We're gonna try our best. I did sadly have to break the rules a little bit here by looking at some road signs. I realized that if I were to take a random road, that I could possibly head in the complete opposite direction.
Now we gotta see, definitely not south.
So to ensure that doesn't happen, I was specifically looking for roads that were labeled north or west. I still did make sure to not pay any attention to where the road was taking us, so that the final destination would still be a complete surprise.
Okay, yeah. North Interstate 29. I don't know where that takes us though.
Right. This way?
Yeah, go right.
Wait.
Okay, and then go right, because north. You're good, you're good.
Which one do we want to be in?
North.
There's 2 norths.
Yeah,
Oh,
stay
yeah.
on this north exit, because it's gonna put us, if we stay in the left, it's gonna put us back on the interstate we just got off of.
All right, this is about to get hectic.
Yes.
We
We're gonna
are.
start storming too.
Yeah, it's about to storm. Basically, whenever we spun the wheel, no matter which direction we went, we were going to get stormed on, and it looks like we're about to get into it. It's a stadium.
I don't think so.
Holy
Oh,
crap, this
hey,
bird's
that's the Kansas City Current. That's the first women's soccer stadium in the country.
We're on like over the river right now.
Yeah, this is, what river is this? Is this Missouri again? I think it might be. Yeah, this is the Missouri.
After all of that hectic traffic in Kansas City, we took a turn and got on a different interstate, which is now pointing us northwest, which is the correct direction. So we're doing better now. Spice up your nights, Cirillas. That could be our fun thing. To help us kill time on this road trip, we have been resorting to playing this game called the license plate game, where you just like see how many states you can find. Very surprisingly, we just found 2 Alaskas. I never expected to find that, but here's the list of the states that we have so far, and I'll update you guys at the end of what we find. We just hit the 4-hour mark, so we are 40% of the way done. Feels like I've been driving forever, and 4 hours in, we're still in the state of Missouri. But yeah, we're just another 4-hour update. It's getting rained on a little bit. Other than that, we're still driving, so we're once again gonna continue doing that. We continued driving for about 20 minutes before needing to make a quick pit stop.
Boop.
We just had to make a stop at a gas station to pump some gas. I also had to go pee. Bathroom was closed, so we had to make our way to a new gas station. And now we're starting the timer and getting back on the road. Are you ready?
Yes.
Once again, we just kept driving in the same direction for a very long time, but luckily for you, you get to see it in time lapse instead of actually being in the car for 10 hours. I do think this actually looks super cool though, because you can see it change from a partly cloudy, decent looking day to complete cloud coverage. But anyway, we just kept trying to keep ourselves occupied by listening to music and looking for cool cars. The clock just kept counting and we eventually hit hour number 5. Woo! Yeah, halfway done!
look at the rain.
We just hit 5 hours into driving, which means we are halfway done. Looks like soon we're gonna be getting into a lot of storms, which doesn't seem like that's gonna be too fun, but I'm gonna still keep trucking. By the way, 5 hours in, we are still in the state of Missouri somehow. But according to the compass, we are still heading northwest, so we're right on track. 5 minutes later, it started absolutely downpouring on us. I'm scared too.
Scary.
The lighting is so bad in here. Drew looks like he looks like pixels.
5 hours and 5 minutes. We're getting poured on right now, I'm scared. Luckily, the rain didn't last too long, and after a few more minutes of driving, we finally saw something super cool. Oh my gosh, it's so cold out here. I don't know how the framing is, but we have officially made it to the state of Iowa. We are finally out of Missouri, and it is freezing cold here, and we're getting rained on right now, so we're getting back in the car. Let's go. Once we got back on the road, I started a time lapse, and these windshield wipers are putting in that work, making sure I can see and drive safely. But anyway, we drove for only like 10 more minutes.
Someone had to use the bathroom. We can eat at the Apple Barrel while we stop.
No, it's freezing out here. Good thing we packed pretty warm. I just hope that we're not sleeping in the car tonight. I hope that we end up somewhere with a hotel, because this would be miserably cold. If we do end up in the car, I did bring a lot of blankets, so I mean, hopefully we survive tonight. Now we're gonna go eat at this place called the Apple Barrel Restaurant. We're gonna go see what it's all about.
What do you think of the temps, Drew?
It's pretty cold. I'm thinking about getting pants as well.
But first, this place prides themselves on their bathrooms, so I had to check that out. This place is beautiful.
It's good in here too.
It's the first time I've ever seen it. We then walked over to the restaurant where I ordered some chicken strips. I forgot to show it, but they got absolutely destroyed.
We just became sap bros.
Sap Bros.
That was the coolest gas station I've ever seen. It's better than a Buc-ee's. Don't hate on me.
Hey, go eat at Apple Barrel Restaurant. You can get steak, 2 sides, and rolls for $14. 2 steaks.
It was fire.
I accidentally ordered chicken strips because I thought it was going to be a chicken strip sandwich, but I was still happy. Only like, what do we have? Like 4 hours to go?
Yep.
4 hours to go. Let's go. We then drove for 5 more minutes before needing to stop again. We were just on the road for like 3 minutes, and now we have officially made it to the state of Nebraska. Yay.
Yay.
And we're getting rained on again, so we're getting back in the car.
Still freezing.
Still freezing. Here we go. We're back on the road. Yeah. So now we're gonna look for the next interstate so we can cover as much distance as possible. We just merged onto a new interstate, and I'm pretty sure if we have our geography correct, we will now be on this road for the rest of the time. So basically, we have, what's the timer say?
6 hours and 32 minutes.
3.5 hours to just get as far as we can on this road, and then that's where we'll end up. Yeah, hopefully we don't have to sleep in the car. We end up somewhere with hotels. After this, we drove for quite a long time without anything interesting happening, so pretty much just sitting just like this, locked in on the road. And in this clip, you can definitely see how flat the land has gotten. And it's just getting flatter and flatter the farther we go into the state of Nebraska. This, of course, only lasted until we needed to stop once again for gas, which wasn't that easy to find since there was literally nothing out here that was open. No idea where we are, but everything is closed. Except for, it looks like Subway. Never mind, I think Subway's closed. Don't know. So we had no choice but to continue driving until we found an actual gas station. It's so cold here. At this point, we had kind of mastered the art of quick stops, so we were right back on the road in no time.
Good thing Drew's with us, because Waylon would be turning whatever way he wanted to go.
That's kind of the whole point of the video.
That is true.
The sun finally came out. We have been driving on this road for, it feels like 10 hours. We have like, how much longer?
We are almost at 8 hours.
2 hours and 20 minutes still left on this road. It's honestly getting kind of boring. As you can see around us, it's just flat. It's not, I guess that's a terrible example. I guess I'll just put a clip there of it being flat.
Yeah. What is this? Oh, this is awesome. I didn't even
Should we stop
see
here?
it.
What is this?
This is so cool.
I don't know.
We can always stop here on the
Adventure
archway
awaits.
that built America.
Historical exhibit.
That's so cute.
You better be happy.
The sun, the sky looks gorgeous.
We all agreed that from now on, we were no longer allowed to make any more stops until the timer hit 10 hours and we made it to our destination.
Yeah, it is like perfect lines. Looks cool. The sun is absolutely blinding me though.
What do you think of 10-hour driving?
This 10-hour drive that we started at like 5 a.m. has turned to almost 13. We still have an hour and a half to go, so I'm getting pretty tired here. Not even tired, just tired of driving. I'm ready to find out where we're gonna be at.
There basically wasn't anything going on for quite a while except for the fact that it was getting darker outside, so enjoy this time lapse of the sun going down.
One more hour left. We're 9 hours in. One more hour.
How do you feel?
Good. I'm excited.
Oh my goodness.
I'm excited to get out of this car. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. 10 hours, baby. Yes. 10 hours of driving is complete, so now I'm going to pull off of this road to the next exit and go into the next town, and that is where we will be staying tonight. I hope that they have hotels or Airbnbs or something. Pulling off of the next town. Hopping off on this next exit. We're actually going into a decent looking town. Looks like they have a decent amount of stuff here. Exit 126.
Before we can do anything though, we needed to make a stop at the nearest gas station.
That scared me. I didn't expect it to be that high pitched.
I hate you guys. You guys are children.
It's terrible. Just pumped some gas. Y'all, it's actually freezing out here. All right, so I'm pulling into this Walmart because I need to find a stranger to ask where I'm even at, because I have no idea what town I'm in. I know that I'm in the state of Nebraska, that's it. Hey, excuse me, are you from around here?
Yeah.
So me and my friends, we started in St. Louis this morning and we spun a wheel. Can you please just tell me where we are?
Ogallala, Nebraska.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much.
No problem.
You have a good evening.
Yeah, you too.
Ogallala, Nebraska is where we finally ended up after driving 10 hours northwest of the Gateway Arch in St. Louis, Missouri. And now we are going to make our way all the way over to that Hampton Inn and hope that we can get a room tonight. Hopefully we can, because it's really cold out here and I don't want to sleep in this car. Here we go. That's a room secured. We don't have to sleep in the car tonight. And we got a pool. And we got a, what was it, hot tub?
Yeah, I think so.
We got a hot tub, a workout room, got a whole bunch of stuff.
We got all.
We then proceeded to take all of our stuff up to our room, which ended up being super nice, but I was mostly excited about the shower because I felt gross from being in the car all day. We then walked next door to Runza, which we'd never heard of before, and to be honest, I wasn't that impressed. Then we wasted no time and got ready for bed after a long, exhausting day.
Good morning.
I've already been awake, I just forgot to get that shot. Pretty nice looking place to wake up. Completely flat in that direction, and also completely flat in that direction. I forgot to update you guys on the license plate game that we played yesterday. All the red states is what we have.
35 states and then 3 Canadian provinces.
We headed straight downstairs and downed as much food as possible since it was included, then said goodbye to our room and checked out of the hotel since we were only staying one night.
We just left the hotel, and last night we kind of got pointed in a direction by a local that there is a huge lake in this direction.
And as we drive there, I just wanted to thank you so much for watching this far into the video. You guys are the reason that I am able to do cool things like this. So if you are enjoying the video, please consider subscribing. I'm getting so close to 200,000 subscribers, and I would really appreciate your help getting there. Anyway, back to the video.
That is
Crazy.
Oh my gosh. This place looks insane. I'm definitely getting my camera out. Nebraska's largest reservoir and most popular vacation destination. And we just ended up here completely by chance. Yeah, there's like beaches and stuff, and I think that they are all the way over there.
This lake was honestly so cool. It is called Lake McConaughey, or Big Mac for short. And after doing some research, here are some really cool facts about it. It is Nebraska's largest lake with 30,500 surface acres. It is 22 miles long at full capacity and 4 miles wide at its widest point, and holds an estimated 240 trillion gallons of water. That number is like incomprehensible. At maximum capacity, it also has a max depth of 142 feet. We checked out the visitor center as well and learned that the water is so clear, making it perfect for spearfishing in the summer, which kind of makes me want to come back here when it's warm outside. Let me know in the comments if you think I should come back.
So that's where we just were, and we just drove to the other side of the dam, and this is what it looks like. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. There's a bunch of people down there. Oh, that's gorgeous.
We continued driving along the dam in hopes to find these beaches that we saw earlier.
Now that we drove across the dam, I think we found a place that we can access the beach. I want to see if we can get to the water. Holy, my car may not be able to handle this. I'm gonna turn around.
Yes.
We searched and eventually found a parking spot, then headed out to the sand.
We just walked all the way from there. So we just made it down to the water. We're gonna see how cold it is. Here we go. It's actually not even that terrible.
It's not that bad.
We were thinking about cold plunging it. It's definitely way too cold for that. Look at the birds all the way over there. The little like seagull looking things. Makes me feel like I'm at the ocean. Now we are heading back to the car and probably gonna head back into town. This place is like super cool. This is like an awesome lake, an awesome dam. Sadly, we thought that there was gonna be some hiking here and we aren't really finding it. So we're gonna head back into town and see if we can find something to do. Here we go.
Driving back, I just thought this land looked super cool, so I wanted to show you.
We just made it back into Ogallala. We are like now in what I would say is their downtown, which is a completely different side of town than what we stayed in last night. I didn't even realize that this place existed. It looks super awesome. We're gonna see what we can find around here.
We walked around for quite a while just checking things out. I really liked how small the town was because it was easy to walk everywhere. We found this really cool movie theater, but sadly, don't have enough time to watch a movie. I also love the amount of artwork all over the place, especially this piece. And right across the street, we found a restaurant that we wanted to try.
We're gonna go try this restaurant called Driftwood. That is an awesome guitar.
It looked super nice inside, and the menu was very unique with the lake-themed items. This is what I ordered. Sounded pretty amazing.
Oh my gosh. That was so fire. What'd you think?
10 out of 10.
What'd you think? I'm so full, but that was so good. I love Ogallala. I love Ogallala. I keep forgetting what the name is.
Easily the best meal of the trip. I just love the Wild West / vintage style of this town. I even found out that they have these super cool buildings. We walked around for a while, but I guess we just didn't see these. I don't really know how we could have missed them.
I honestly think that we've pretty much explored all of the town of Ogallala. Like I said, it's a really small town. There's not an insane amount of things to do here. So I think we're gonna go get back in the car and probably get ready to head home. I'm still like genuinely surprised, starting off by spinning a wheel from a twister board I got at Walmart, getting a direction and driving that direction for 10 hours and ending up in a town called Ogallala, Nebraska, completely by chance. And this is a town that I've never even heard of and would probably have never visited without this challenge. So I'm glad that I was able to come here and just explore and have fun because I had an absolute blast. But sadly, we weren't able to be here for very long. We are a long way away from home. It's getting pretty late and we got to get back on the road. So this is officially a goodbye to the town of Ogallala, Nebraska. But before I can actually leave Ogallala, there is one more thing that I have to do. This place might look familiar.
He sounds like he's in pain.
And actually, instead of heading home, we all agreed that it would be way cooler to continue our road trip. I finally got to sit in the passenger seat and get a nice break from driving. We passed through Wyoming, which is a state that I've never been to before.
Look at that. It's not flat anymore.
And we continued by heading out to Colorado to check out the mountains and did a bunch of fun things, like waking up to see the sunrise in the mountains and did a lot of hiking.
So windy.
And fed these geese and this chipmunk. We also got stuck in traffic because of all of the elk.
Monster.
And since I was worried about finding a souvenir at the beginning of this video, I decided to capture the entire journey with my Polaroid camera. But before I can show you those, I just wanted to say thank you for watching and like and subscribe if you enjoyed.